All right, guys, coming off another winning week of player prop picks in Week 12, I went 3-2. Now I'm 19-15 on the season. But we are on to Week 13, and I've got another 5 picks for you this week, so let's do this. And we start with a quarterback this week, the Indianapolis Colts, Matt Ryan. Indy and Ryan will match up with the Dallas Cowboys this week, and we know the Cowboys' defense is strong, and they can pressure the quarterback. Dallas leads the league with a 42% pressure rate without the blitz. Now, that doesn't bode well for the Colts QB, who has struggled against pressure. The passing line for Ryan is at 228.5 yards. I can't see the Colts having much success moving the ball here. Take the under for Matt Ryan at 228.5 yards or higher. So, I love the New York Jets matchup against the Minnesota Vikings as the Mike White experience continues. The Vikes are 9-2, but their pass defense is suspect. They have allowed a league-worst 2,173 receiving yards to wide receivers. Now, we saw wideouts unleashed last week for the Jets, particularly rookie Garrett Wilson. The receiving yard line for Wilson this week is at 62.5 yards. In 3 of the rookie's last 5 games, he's posted at least 92 receiving yards. I like Wilson to go over his line here. Rock with Wilson over 62.5 yards receiving in Week 13. Now, you know what I also love? Watching Justin Fields tear up opposing defenses with his legs. The Chicago Bears QB didn't play in Week 12 due to injury, but he's been doing damage picking up the rushing yards. He also has been finding the end zone. Fields has scored at least 1 rushing touchdown in his last 5 games. There's tons of good value out there for Fields as an anytime touchdown scorer. I'll bet on Fields to find the end zone again this week against the Packers. He scored a rushing TD the last time these teams met this season. Lock it in. Fields as an anytime touchdown scorer this week. Now, what I don't love is the Giants matchup with the Washington Commanders this week, as the G-men have struggled offensively the last few weeks, really all year. But I'm not predicting an offensive breakthrough this week. Not going to do that, but let's take a look at Big Blue quarterback Daniel Jones. Jones, he's been solid this year. 2,165 yards passing, 10 passing touchdowns, and 4 INTs on the years. That's pretty good. Now, the odds makers, they aren't expecting much of the Giants' offense in terms of passing, as they are a run-heavy offense. The line for Jones passing touchdowns is just half a touchdown, guys. The Giants signal caller has gone over his passing TD number in 7 of 11 games this season. I like Jones to go over here and keep the Washington defense honest. Take Jones over half a touchdown. And lastly, let's zero in on a player potentially looking for a bit of revenge. That would be Eagles wideout A.J. Brown. He'll be facing the team that traded him this week. That would be the Tennessee Titans. I expect Jalen Hurts to target Brown early and often against his former team. His receiving line for yards is at 77.5, and I think he's going to get enough chances to get 78 yards or more against Tennessee. Don't remember the Titans. Remember this pick, A.J. Brown, over 77.5 yards receiving. Now look, I'm not going to talk about what we've always been talking about each week. You know, that goal that I have to go. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Either way, expecting it to be a great Week 13 of picks, and I'm just going to leave it at this. Just going to stay positive, keep the winning vibes going, and we'll see you guys Week 14.